The foul taint of this place weakens your warriors, my lord. Do not linger here without good reason.
There we go. That's a notification that... Hey, we got a follower. Notification that we're going to get attrition from being in a chaos area. The Nausicans spread chaos corruption, and I did just about trespass into their lands with the movement I made, but we're gonna walk back into our own territory, and then that'll solve all of that. We were going to lose troops by being there, which we didn't need right now. So I do have a new ancillary, but that -3 corruption, it probably is best on the shaman that initially equipped it, but there he is. We got a skill up, so looking forward to that. We're going to make our orcs even better. All orcs of the army now have additional melee attack, chance to hit, more weapon strength, damage they deal, and in addition to the base missile strength from before, we now have a reload time reduction, so they're going to be shooting faster when they're equipped with a bow. Got to level up for the shaman too. We're going to pick up a new spell for him. We're going to pick up the Brain Burster. Projecting violence in a mental wave, the shaman glowers at its target and lets loose a bolt of brain-melting force. So we're out of movement, which was this bar, if I didn't highlight it before. But if I did go into the marching stance where I can't attack anyway, you can see that there's a bit of green sharp there, and I could march a little bit further, but I really have no need to. Our gold per turn's going to go up when we finish our gold mine over here, so I can afford to actually have more troops in this army. I'm going to pick up 2 more units of spearmen, and I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I want a little bit of space for some orc archers. The arrow boys I can probably recruit next turn if this one is accurate. So with nothing else really left to do, let's have a look through diplomacy. Discovered another faction of vampires, but they don't like me much. They like me my 40 that I get at the start, but they dislike something involving one of the other vampire factions, and they have a little bit of aversion to me. I might try, as of this turn, to get a deal with Vlad von Karstein, a powerful vampire that's nearby.
Greenskins, what doth thou wish to discuss?
Even though I had 0 score, it's actually 0.03 in the negative, which means that I would have to pay him money in order to be mugged. I think we probably will get this for free if we wait a turn or two, because yeah, he really enjoys my company. That's going to go up to 89 is the prediction currently. So let's keep fighting who we're fighting and not worry about paying some guy just yet. Which means it's on to research. So I quite like go bigger, which gives us 10 growth for our settlements, which will be ready in 3 turns. Bigger camps means bigger tribe and more lads for fighting. Now your growth is for the whole province. It's represented here. I currently have 30. If I finish that research now, it'd be 40 a turn. Plus you can build growth buildings and all sorts of things. So we're losing a little bit of growth because our control is low, because we had to capture a settlement recently. The populace is unhappy about that. But due to events and buildings, we have 40 and it's -10. And it would take 4 turns for us to get a population surplus. And at the moment it would take 2 population surplus to upgrade here, or just the 1 to upgrade here to the 2nd tier. So it's all very, very easy to see what's going on. This was our control bar. If people were super duper happy, We'd get extra line of sight for the settlements, so we could see around our own lands easier. A load of extra growth, but people get a bit rowdy when they're too happy, and our recruitment costs would be lower. The other way around, though, if they get too upset, it's easier to gain control back from nothing, but the campaign line of sight is trashed. You might not see enemy armies coming up, the growth is bad, and everything costs more to recruit. So at the moment we're actually spending 5% more money to get our troops, which is sad, but there's no way to fix it other than to just barrel through, I think. Yep, so nothing interesting on the map. The Nausicans ran further away from defending their town. I guess they've got somewhere to be that's important. And Sputter, the Ogre General, hired 2 of his troops and is continuing to hire more. But that's where we're on our way to. We're not going to make it this turn, so we don't need to cancel our big thinking just yet in order to get that bonus for not researching things and doing battles. I don't know actually if orcs even have that extra follower type, but if you look very closely, you can see that we've left our border, Karak Ungol, which belongs to the Bone Atlas Greenskins, and we've moved into Karak Raziak, which is this town here. So we're trespassing, kind of, if we were neutral with them, or, you know, or such. But seeing as we're at war with them, we're just on our enemy's land. Now normally we don't have any replenishment on our enemy's lands, but as orcs, with no extra cost to our movement, no penalty, we can enter our raiding stance. We're going to earn 150 teeth a turn by pillaging their countryside, slaughtering their cattle, and so on and so on. In addition, we had they're losing control, so their townspeople are getting a bit rowdier. We're gaining 3 scrap. We've got the recruitment, as I was alluding to. We can global recruit this way, although it's still very expensive. We don't take damage from things like the chaos attrition from being in the other area, if that were here. We have a chance to defend against ambush, a massive extra 75% chance to see ambushes coming our way. The people who we are raiding hate us some more in diplomacy. Makes sense. Yeah, and we have the extra leadership and melee defense, so if we mouse over a little bit of melee defense on people, you can see that it's buffed green a bit. These guys have a nice 35. These rank 2 orc biguns that have been slaughtering it up. These ones only have 33 because of the extra ranks is giving them more stats. But we've got a mighty 40 on the orc boys with spears with our extra 5 and so on. So it just makes it so we are harder to assault. And it's good, you know, if you could be in raiding camp and bait your enemies into attacking you, that's even better than when you're attacking them without all of those extra bonuses going on. Yeah, I think that's about it. We're progressing nicely with Mobster through to Warmonger. Okay. It's interesting. See, he feels like if he was in the town, he would be trapped and destroyed, whereas being outside the town means that he has more opportunity to run. Like, if I go back into a regular stance, I have enough movement to get to the town with a lot left over, but if you see this red circle around the town, it's an area of control that I'm not allowed to just generally walk through. Same with my armies, people can't just walk past me in the pass, they have to fight me or find a way to go around me. So he's leaving the town to be destroyed in order to not be destroyed himself. And now in his encamp stance he has those extra defenses that I'm talking about. Not all factions get it, but ogres definitely get that one as well.